Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, Perfectly Magnetic. My name is Rihanna and welcome to the channel. For those of you that are on the channel, you will have noticed by the time this video goes up that I did slightly change the name. I did actually go purchase my business name finally, filed my paperwork and things like that through the state. So the official business name is Perfectly Magnetic. Now my website name will not change. It'll still be perfectlymagneticjewelry.com. Just because I don't want to go and have to pay for another domain name. Just a few little changes with my business. As you guys can see, I am finally back in my craft room. I still have some things back here in the background, little items and things like that that still need to be cleaned up. For those of you that watched my past videos, I did a couple videos down in my kitchen, and part of the reason I haven't done another video since is it was a little too chaotic trying to shoot videos in my kitchen. I do live with my mom, so there was added background noise there, and then the cats were definitely getting into my stuff. It was really hard for me to work on jewelry items down there in general because my cats thought they were toys. So it was a fun 2 months at my kitchen, doing stuff from my kitchen. We'll say that much. But that was part of the reason I didn't do any more YouTube videos. I figured I would just wait and start doing videos more consistently once I'm back in my craft room, which I am. Like I said, I will be doing a craft room tour at some point. Like I said, I still have some little items. I do have a board before my fabric shelf came down. I have a board that I'm going to put up over here on the wall that'll have all of my necklaces, bracelets, things like that hung on it. And I may do one in the background back here above my other desk. Like I said, so that'll be coming, and I'll do a little video of that once I have that up, and I'm organizing everything. That'll be fun. A lot of business changes. Like I said, I guess not a lot, but like I said, I did officially pay for the name Perfectly Magnetic. I did some research, and there was no other business out there with the name, so I figured I would set it in stone, because of some of you that have followed me in the past, I have changed my business name a few times, and I figured if I actually purchased it through the state, that it would make it stick and I'd stop changing my business name. So so I did do all of that. I do have a huge website launch that I will be doing this Sunday. If you guys want to join me, I will be going live for that launch. It'll be 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you guys want to join me for that, I would definitely love to have you. Like I said, I got a lot of fun items. I got some fun Halloween stuff. I am kind of debating, I may split the launch into two, because I do still have a few pieces I'm working on for my Halloween stuff. So I was thinking about just doing my regular launch items Sunday and then doing a smaller Halloween launch the following week. But I'll figure all of that out. But like I said, I do got some fun Halloween pieces, and what I will be doing to promote my launch is I'll be doing one YouTube short for each day up until Saturday, that will be showing, I'll be showing one piece of jewelry, just kind of a little sneak peek of items that I have coming in my shop. And like I said, these items will not be live in my shop until Sunday. But definitely some pretty pieces. Like I said, I've had definitely had the time to work on a bunch of stuff. Like I said, I still have a few pieces here and there that I do need to finish this week. So I'll be working on that. I might do a little video while I'm making some of my earrings, just a little chat video, because I do have some earrings to make for a couple necklaces that'll be going up in that launch. Like I said, a bunch of stuff coming. Like I said, now that I am back in my craft room, I do plan on posting more consistently. It was just really hard. If you guys watched my last launch while I was at the kitchen table, just the lighting down there, just everything. I just was not comfortable doing my videos down there. And then that launch, I almost wish I had waited until I was back in my craft room. Like I said, the craft room took me a little longer than I thought, because I did have a lot of things going on at the time. When my fabric shelf came down, my mom had surgery, an emergency surgery. She is back to normal now. So the surgery did go really good. And then at the same time, I also had to put one of my cats down, which was really hard. I had to actually do that the day after my mom got out of surgery, and the fabric shelf came down the same day my mom had surgery, and it was just a lot, a lot all at once. I was definitely stressed out. I said just a lot of things going on that I kind of needed a break from things. And like I said, my craft room, other than moving some stuff around here and there, my fabric shelf remained all over my craft room for about 2 months. But like I said, I did have all that stress going on. And finally, my boyfriend came and helped me put the fabric shelf and everything back up. So that is all back up. Definitely not coming down again. If I ever did move, not that I plan on it, but if I ever did, that thing would have to come all in one piece. And when I do my craft room tour, you'll see what I'm talking about as far as the fabric shelf goes. It kind of, you put it together. I had bought it off Amazon. I don't think it was originally meant for the weight of fabric, and that's probably part of the reason it came down. But like I said, we did stabilize it. I don't think that thing's going anywhere if it anytime soon, hopefully. But just some things I had going on, and like I said, I was still working on business stuff in between, as much as I could. Like I said, I do have a ton of pieces that I made between my last launch and this one, and then I do have 2 pieces that I will be relaunching. There was one necklace I wasn't too happy with. If you guys have been in my website, my Starfire necklace, the more I looked at it, I wasn't so happy with the way it turned out. So I did redo the Starfire necklace, and then I had also redone one of my seashell necklaces because I realized there was someone else that was also selling necklaces with the same beads, and they had actually put it together the same way I did. So I did change that up just a little bit, and I actually like the necklaces better now that I've changed them up. But so I've been doing that, and like I said, just putting jewelry pieces together. I still have like I said, especially some of the Halloween stuff. I do still have some Halloween bracelets, and I haven't done any of my earrings yet. So that's why I said that may be a separate launch by itself that I'll do the following week. But like I said, I will have the launch videos coming up. Like I said, if you guys are interested in anything I have to say, definitely subscribe to the channel. Even if you don't purchase from my shop, I would love to have you on the channel. Once I get more people on here, I have some stuff I bought for some fun games where you can win prizes and things like that. But like I said, that's something that I'm not going to start until there's more people on the channel. And to make it a little more fun, having more people on here and things like that for the giveaways. But I do have a bunch of giveaway stuff that I have set to the side for that. And I will have some more makeup bags. This launch here, I don't have any makeup bags, hair scrunchies. I have a bunch of stuff cut out that I need to finish putting together. I did try doing sewing while I was downstairs at the kitchen table, and that wasn't that great either. Like I said, just not my comfort zone. I did sew a couple makeup bags while I was downstairs. I took my sewing machine down there, and just not the same. And every time I would take stuff downstairs, I would realize, oh, I forgot this. I'd have to come back up here and find in the chaos whatever it was I was looking for. I actually had a bin that I put my beads, fabric, things like that I was using while I was down there. I actually had a bin sitting in the corner next to the chair that I always sit in at the kitchen table that had all of my stuff in it, and it was like constantly having to go through there and find stuff. Oh, I apologize. It's definitely the time of year for scratchy throat. Colorado, it's getting cold. The leaves are actually changing already in some areas, which is, they said we'll definitely have an early fall, and I think it's just the weather change. I do like the cooler weather, but I've kind of had that tickly, kind of scratchy throat as the weather's changed. Like I said, I did want to do just a little update on what I have going on with everything, because like I said, I know I haven't posted in a while, and these videos will get more consistent. Like I said, I will be doing a YouTube short every day from today until Saturday that'll be featuring one of my jewelry items up close. I'll do a little tell you about it, kind of show you it on, and then just to kind of promote my launch and everything coming up. And like I said, I will be doing that as a live launch. So if you guys want to join me for that, I would definitely appreciate it. And all of the items will go live. And then if you guys, in the videos, if you guys see me in the same clothes, I'm actually going to be shooting those back to back. So, I just figured it'd be easier. I've done the videos all in one day. It was just a little easier to, to do all of that. So if I got the same shirt on, it was done all at once. Just to make things a little easier. I will have a bead haul video coming up as well. I had one that I did at the kitchen table when I was downstairs, and for some reason the cat got up there, and I don't know if she had bumped something somehow, because generally I shoot my videos where you see my hands on my phone. When she bumped my stand, I don't know, when I tried to fix it, if I think I had accidentally stopped recording on the video. So I didn't get the full video of the bead haul, bead and jewelry supplies haul, but I will be posting those. I'll be redoing those as well, now that I am back up in the craft room. So also be looking for those. Like I said, I'm going to try to be a little more consistent. I am still currently job searching. So since I am not working at the moment, I may try to make sure I have a video posted every Monday. Like I said, I do want to get more consistent with the YouTube channel. Different vlogs. Like I said, I'll have some more jewelry making videos. I may remake, for those of you that watched my necklace making tutorial, I may remake that as well now that I'm up here, because I noticed in some areas, I mean, even though I was just putting beads on the string, my hands had come out from under the camera on my phone when I went back and rewatched it. I still need to learn how to edit my videos. That is one thing I really do need to sit down and do, after I get all my launch pieces and stuff like that done. That'll be the next thing I look at, because I have no clue how to edit my videos. So what you guys see in the video is what happened when I when I did the video. But that is definitely something that I do want to look into and learn. But yeah, like I said, if you guys do like anything you hear, like I said, I will be doing the packaging videos. Like I said, I have sold a bunch of pieces just since I was down in the craft room or down in the kitchen. I think I mentioned on one of my videos that I also have a YouTube group that Facebook group that I sell to online as well. And I did have a lot of pieces and things that sold on there. Now, I didn't do packaging videos just because, like I said, I was not in my normal space to do that. And like I said, it's a little harder when you have animals running around and other people in the house and things like that. So, but I will still be having the packaging videos on here. Like I said, as we get more subscribers, I can't wait to do the games. I have some fun stuff that I bought for some giveaway games. Like I said, I have some stuff I have already made and put to the side for giveaways. So if you guys are into any of that, like I said, definitely subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I would love to have you, like I said, get the community a little bigger. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Like I said, look out for my YouTube shorts this week. I will be posting one each day showing you certain sneak peeks of items that will be on my launch all week. I hope to see you then.